creating clothing that we think everyone can wear and everyone can enjoy, and doing things our own way and having full control while also doing the best that we can to help charities as well as the environment.
That was Claire McConnell and Lyra Grandy, the two high school students behind Bloom, describing their business's mission statement. When you think of the word business, student isn't probably the first thing that comes to mind, but McConnell and Grandy are proving even high school students can create a thriving business.
It started with a text over the start of quarantine. We both have always had an eye for fashion and kind of have always wanted to go into something fashion related. We wanted to do something somewhat sustainable because we've always had a care for the earth, and we realize how important it is to be aware of fast fashion and try and avoid it. And so we were talking about that, and what came out of that was, well, why don't we start our own clothing line?
As you may have picked up on already, Bloom prides themselves on their sustainability initiatives, reusing resources, and choosing green-friendly suppliers to purchase from.
So our fabrics, like for our bucket hats, are mostly made out of scraps from what my mom, Sarah, who owns the makery, makes her tea towels and napkins. And it's fabric that she can't use anymore from what she's had, so we take it and we turn it into bucket hats that can be worn. And we recently have switched over to a more sustainable t-shirt company that supplies our t-shirts, and they're carbon neutral and like 100% recycled material.
We hand embroider instead of machine embroider, so then it's not everything's personal, and we try and do everything by hand and keep it simple as well.
Yeah.
Starting Bloom in June of 2020, Grandy and McConnell had to communicate remotely, overcoming unforeseen obstacles due to COVID-19 while navigating the process of starting a business for the first time.
Yeah, I mean, it was definitely a slow process.
Yeah.
We ended up launching later than we first announced because there was lots to sort of work around because it was obviously something we haven't done before. But
yeah, we hadn't embroidered anything before starting Bloom, and so obviously taking on that task, we practiced a lot. And then eventually, when things kind of opened up for a little bit during the summer, we came in here and started doing more work, and that's kind of when things really picked up.
Sarah Grandy, the owner of the Main Street Makery, has allowed Bloom to use the space to create and sell their products. You can find their apparel on Etsy as well, and follow them on Instagram, where they share new products as well as their journey.
Just from my perspective, owning Main Street Makery, I've had a chance to see so many different artists come through my doors in all different capacities. So having a place where they have an outlet to sell their stuff and the resources to be able to sell those items, and then to kind of put it into my hands and let me sort of get it out to the general public.
So what is the inspiration behind your design?
and most of our designs are centered around different flowers.
We've done other lines as well. We did a city line because we had some like city-based fabric. And so we do like flowers, obviously for Bloom, and kind of the same idea of the environment and whatnot. And we also have headbands and lanyards, bucket hats, crew necks, and t-shirts.
I really like the variety of their products. There's really something for everyone, whether it's their shirts or their lanyards and everything. And I like the different options for each one of their products.
Just speaking was Paige Burt, a customer of Bloom. Like Grandy, Burt is a sophomore at ORHS and is happy to show her support.
You could tell they really cared about the way it was presented, and they even left a little handwritten note thanking me for my purchase. So that was really awesome.
When asked about her favorite product from Bloom, Burt's answer was clear.
Especially the bucket hat. The bucket hat is my favorite.
Using leftover fabric from the Makery, Bloom offers unique bucket hats with fun color and patterns. This time-lapse video shows the process of making a bucket hat with Bloom.
Our bucket hats are definitely what we sell the most. And so just by like Sarah promoting us and having us in the store, it kind of brought different perspectives, like college students coming in, as well as Sarah's friends and people who regularly come into the Makery. And so that kind of gave us the boost that we needed for Bloom.
Sarah explains it's been a pleasure having Claire and Lyra in the Makery, and loves seeing the community appreciate their work.
Watching Claire and Lyra have the space to work as they develop their product and product test, and they're really very driven by it, and so it's been really fun to watch things come out of their studio time.
So, what is it like balancing school and like other activities that come with that, and Bloom as high school students?
Ooh, yeah, it's interesting. It's a lot of teamwork. It's a lot of communication and needing to figure things out, and also being aware that we both have our own activities and whatnot, and being able to rely on each other is probably the most important part.
Yeah. So you say that you work well as a team, do you think?
Yeah.
Sometimes not so productive, but yeah, I think that's important.
As Lyra's mother, Sarah has been able to watch her daughter learn and grow with her business.
I've been really proud of how she's utilized her extra time to pursue something creative that kind of is teaching her things. She's teaching herself. She's learning new things and growing.
As Grandy and McConnell continue to learn and grow their business, they want to focus on getting their products in more stores and reaching a wider audience. For fans of Bloom, they offer a quick message.
Keep your eyes open for new things coming, I
Yeah.
guess. Because we're always hoping to adapt and change to what people like, and so always, if there's anything that the community wants, we would love to do that.